Did you see that? Did you see how I did the cat scratch, but it was a snake? It was like a cat snake. You know what I mean?
Starting new dance trends here, Ernie. I didn't think you could mix the two.
That's what I'm all about. Hey guys, welcome to the Fresh Dish.
Welcome back for America's Best Dance Crew. I can't believe I remembered Paula Abdul's song, right?
Yeah.
Cold Hearted Snake.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. But you know what? Before we get started with the show, can we plug a little something that we did?
I think we have to.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but we do shows not just for America's Best Dance Crew, not just for So You Think You Can Dance, but for Dancing with the Stars as well. And on dancedish.com right now, we have an interview with Chelsea Hightower and Louis Vito.
Exclusive. And we know people that watch America's Best Dance Crew also watch Dancing with the Stars. So go to dancedish.com. You know what? We talked about everything. We even talked about this week's performances on Dancing with the Stars with us. We got the inside scoop because that's what we're about. Getting the dish. Getting the dish, folks. Right? Because we love dancing and we want to bring you all the dance show talk in between. Okay? So, anyways. Okay, on to the semifinals for America's Best Dance Crew. No. Top Model. No, it's not for America's Best Dance Crew or Top Model. They changed the name of the show. That's right. You're mixing me up with all these new names. It's LAFDC now, guys. Did you guys catch that? LAFDC, Latin America's favorite dance crew. Okay. That is the new. Why would you say that? Because that's how it is. Afroborike, MTV3. They have the unfair advantage. They're in the finals. My favorite team, Massive Monkeys, gets. I know. Speaking of the finals, we do have to do the farewell to Massive Monkeys. Yes. So we'll have that in just a little bit after we talk about the finalists. Yeah. We are here in Afroborike. Yeah. Decades of Dance Challenge. This is a new one, right? Because they took different decades, different songs like James Brown, Paula Abdul, Usher, and they all had a collection. Oh, Lady Gaga, right? Yep. And they had a dance to it, so it was very interesting. Yeah. So the first one to go to perform was Afroborike, also known as Latin America's favorite dance crew. Which means they got the most votes, right? Yeah, they got the absolute most votes. And actually, I think that next season, the entire show will be done in Spanish. You know. I don't think it's going in that direction. Did you notice that their phone number was also in Spanish? No. Did you notice that? No. That ocho? Did you notice that? It's just you think in Spanish. What? So you're Spanish speaking. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, so anyways, no. They had to do the decade dance challenge. Yes. And the part I remember, but I'm trying not to remember, is the Cold Hearted Snake part, and we opened to that song because of that, right? But it was a little flat for me. It was like they were hot like halfway through, and they started falling flat and do these kind of like elementary dance moves, and they weren't moving their hips, and they weren't working with the partners. Everything we love about them, right? But you know what? Last week's vote got them to this. This dance did not get them to the finals. Right, that's correct. And we can kind of tell, right? Right. I don't know. Were you excited about it? I was excited, and I'll tell you why. Okay, to be honest, the perspective that I give on this show is just the average American watching that has no dance experience whatsoever. Aww. And I'll tell you what. You're more than average. I'm a little bit more than average, I think, too. But anyways, look, this is what I'm looking at. I'm seeing 3 hot girls and 3 good-looking dudes. Okay, they appeal to men and women. Okay, We Are Heroes, just chicks, right? The ladies, all right? They appear to the dudes, right? Massive Monkeys are all dudes, right? Yes. They appeal to the ladies, right? So Afroborike, their market is like men and women, and they sell the sex, right? They do, but they did not this week. They didn't. Why not? Why did they get all like? They weren't even like partnered up like they normally are, you know? They were thrown off because of this challenge. I don't think any of their groups felt like they could really be themselves. I think they fell kind of victim to it. Yeah, that sucks. But we're not talking about the last challenge because they were sexy. No, yeah, and that one they were. We're only talking about the Decades of Dance challenge. Right. Right? So, I don't know. Should we move on to We Are Heroes for this challenge, right? Let's move on to We Are Heroes. Massive Monkeys farewell. Right. I thought We Are Heroes, you know, they really, like I've been saying every week, right? What do I say? Yeah. They're earning their spot. They are earning their spot. They did. They are. Yeah, yes. They are definitely battle tested. From the beginning of the season, it was one of those groups where I wondered, hey, what they do and how they look and everything about them, is it going to be just like Southern Movement? You know, is it going to be just like all these other dance crews that have come on and it's like, wow for a little while and then brrr, Which you love Southern Movement. Yeah, I did love Southern Movement. I love Vogue Evolution, but
pretty soon people get tired of them and then they go home. But here's the thing with We Are Heroes. They are battle tested. They went to the final 2, like, I don't know how many times. And it's like, they know what it's like to be on that edge of that cliff and how to fight for their position. And they did that again. And
they stayed true to themselves because they had a lot of their popping in this routine, right? And then they had an awesome formation. They stay consistent with those formation changes and the levels, and then they kind of slither to the side and they bring each other with them. And I love it. I look for it every week now, right? So we have to see that in the finals. Right. For sure.
So now can we do our farewell to Massive Monkeys?
We must. Okay. Yes.
Because this, to me, was America's best dance crew. Okay? But because they're gone now, I don't want to call this show America's best dance crew anymore.
You don't?
I'm sorry, I don't.
It has to be favorite.
It has to be America's favorite dance crew after this because Massive Monkeys went home. But I'll tell you what, their routine that they did to try and save themselves was not all that good.
No.
And I'm a fan. Massive Monkeys, don't get me wrong. But it seemed a little slow.
I know, they didn't keep the momentum going. I think that's the thing with switching up, having a collection of the songs. Right. You know, it doesn't allow them consistency in the transitions that they normally do, and they keep the momentum going. Right. I mean, they're high flyers, right? They're Massive Monkeys. Absolutely. But they couldn't do it in this one. I mean, maybe they could have. Right. Maybe they just did not step up to the challenge. Could be. I don't want to blame the challenge. We don't know. We don't. We need an exclusive interview with Massive Monkeys to find out what happened. Because I'll tell you what, in the beginning of the season and towards the middle, they had a certain swagger about them that I love to talk about. It's like when you know you're that good and when you know that everyone else is looking at you, it just gives you that certain something that even when you're walking, you know, somewhere, you're just like, you've got it in you. You know what I mean? They didn't even have fun with this routine. I didn't even see them like smiling or laughing, you know? It was like they were just in their head, like, oh, we're in the bottom 2 again. Oh, it's like, who cares about that? Just bring it. But regardless, you know, they keep the attitude to live as a b-boy is to die as a b-boy. Right? That's pretty intense. That says a lot about them. It does. Everybody has their weeks. This is probably their week. Not bad timing, right? It should not have been this week. Yes. But, you know what? To live as a b-boy is to die as a b-boy. Yeah, so don't forget that, guys. Yeah, you guys went down as a team. And JD, hey, bud. Awesome, awesome job. I mean, I know you guys are a team, but everyone has to have a leader on a team, you know, or else you got a whole bunch of roosters not knowing what to do. And it really seemed like you take that leadership role. And great job, man. You took your team to the top 3, and that's something to be proud about. You took the roosters. Yeah, the roosters. That's right. There you go. So now we went. So now finally, it's like, okay, it's We Are Heroes, and it's Afroborike. LAFDC's, you know, and they're doing the Last Chance Challenge, right? And what do they say? You can pick your song, you can pick your costumes, you can pick whatever style you want to do, it's all up to you. They had someone mixing the music for them. Yes. I mean, really every bit of it. No excuses. No. You can't blame it on the choreography, you can't blame it on the music, you can't blame it on the costumes or the props, the challenge for the week. It's all up to you, okay? Afroborike went first. They did. I will have to say that I was predicting a certain style. I thought they would go back to the Latin. Right. You know, I thought they would, but they did the tribal thing, right? At first I thought, okay, this is awesome. I'm now happy that they're not predictable and they're stepping outside. Right. But then as I watched it, I was thinking, no. I want them back. Yes. I want the Latin flavor. I want the salsa and the partners and the lifts. Right. All of that. It was like the only thing sexy was at the beginning when it was just like their, you know, silhouettes on that drum and you could see like the 3 girls. But then after that, it was all like, you know, it was like all tribal and like hopping around and doing stuff. I mean, what happened to all those moves that made us talk about you every week? Jumping over some girl and then holding her head with your crotch, you know? Or some girl landing on your face and then you're bringing her backwards and she does some kind of worm on you. What happened to all that stuff, guys? Come on. Okay, the performance quality was nice. I appreciated that. They tried something different. But yes, where was Afroborike? Yeah. You know what it was like? It's like this. When you're watching a fireworks show, right, for the 4th of July, and you wonder yourself, oh, is this the grand finale? And then you realize, no, if I'm asking myself, is this the grand finale? It's not the grand finale. The grand finale, you know it, you recognize it. A winning performance,
for this show should be something that you just know and recognize, and that was not it. It was not it.
It's true. That happens on a lot of these dance shows. Like the last chance they get, they fail. Where's that passion they've carried through the whole season?
Right. I'll tell you where it was.
Where?
It was with We Are Heroes.